Oh, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Tim.
How we
It
doing?
is. It's the weekend. It's happening. It's good
The
stuff, man.
weekend. Counting down to the weekend. Counting down to Christmas. Counting down to New Year's.
Yeah,
A lot of
countdown to soccer. To get the
counting
bees game.
down to
About
the World
4 more
Cup.
days. But probably we're like under a minute now for the auction.
Oh, counting down to the auction.
Countdown to
You
auction.
had to bring that up. 1 minute. 1 minute left.
Look at
Fast gas, everybody. Let's
Puerto
do this
Rico.
quick. World Cup.
Yeah.
38-88.
Ooh,
Liberia 62-62. Puerto Rico, the royal of the evening, 21,888. The Crown at 1350, and St. Patrick at 62-62. Somebody's bidding on those princesses. Has a little formula going. 62-62. 33 seconds left. Let's give a refresh. See if anybody's trying to squeak one in under the wire.
Yeah, you got 27-20. Let's see.
38.
World Cup. What? That's a deal right there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's 7x. That's a 7x for the game. Pretty impressive. That's a good one if somebody gets that. Wow.
The 62s haven't changed, but Puerto Rico squeaked up a little bit to 23-18.
Puerto Rico. You know that it's a region. Oh, what do they call it for the United States? It's part of us.
Yes.
So it's close, Tim. We're getting there. Ooh, World Cup.
18 holds. World Cup. Oh, bumps to 5,018.
That's nice.
And I'm thinking that's the same bidder. Yeah, they're ending in 18.
Wow.
That's their number.
Yes.
62-62 held on both princesses, and 1652 for that crown. Nice. Wow. What an auction. Those are some good numbers.
Excellent.
The World Cup. I mean, everything is respectable. Not record setting, but some good numbers right there.
Still, yeah. I thought that World Cup, if that would have went with that would have been quite the get, man. That was nice.
Under 4 would have been a crazy steal. But
yes.
five is respectable. But 62-62, this guy who bid on both of those princesses got some good deals.
And yes, that's great to see. 23,000 for the Puerto Rico Royal. Excellent. This auction, man. Every time, like I said, we look at that. The DAO, the Treasury, the Princess and Queens. It's amazing, man. Great stuff, So much.
Absolutely.
So much. Yes.
Is it a territory?
It is.
Puerto Rico's a territory?
Yeah, I think that's what they call it, territory. Yeah. Because I know that's under there. Because I remember they had the hurricane and they were making the big old thing about, I'm just saying.
Yes.
And plus, same thing with elections. They have representatives, just like that stuff. It's kind of,
they're like 1 vote shy of being a state. They don't want to become a state, the 51st state.
Well, I'm sure there's benefits to that too. There's good stuff, I was looking at Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's a nice place for crypto.
Yes.
They're very crypto friendly, Tim.
Very crypto friendly.
There you go.
Hola.
Yeah,
Good
got a lot of
everybody
people
on Friday night. Yes.
Appreciate it. That's what I'm just going through. Excellent. Thank you, everybody. I mean, this is awesome. Really appreciate the interaction. I'm gonna. Do you want to read it? Or you want me to read it? I got them up.
You can read it. I'll try and show them off. Which one are you gonna read first?
Okay, let me get over there. Let me see. I will start with St. Patrick.
All right. Let me pull that up. You go ahead and start out.
Yeah, man. It's Northern Ireland, right? The St. Patrick flag is the old flag of the country Northern Ireland, also known as St. Patrick's saltire or St. Patrick's cross. It's a red saltire, X-shaped cross on a white field. The flag dates all the way back to 1782, when Britain acknowledged the exclusive right of the Irish Parliament to legislate for Ireland. A year later, the Order of St. Patrick was established to reflect the country's enhanced constitutional status. After its adoption by the Order of the St. Patrick flag began to be used by other institutions. In 1800, the Act of Union, I almost said unicorn. Look at this. The Act of Union came into play, which joined the Kingdom of Ireland with the Kingdom of Great Britain. And the saltire was then added to the British flag to form the Union flag, still in use today. All right. A lot of history there. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So,
no unicorns. Leprechauns, yes. Unicorns, no.
Leprechauns, no. But they could be in the same land, Tim. They could be in the same land. But yeah, next one, Liberia, Western African coast. Liberia is actually Latin and translates to land of the free. The country was created for freed slaves by the American Colonization Society in 1821. The capital city of Monrovia was named after the former President James Monroe, who was a supporter of freed slaves returning to Africa. The country later declared independence in 1847 and became the first African republic to do so, and is the oldest republic in Africa. A heaven for surfers, big surfers there, with beaches considered as one of the best surf sites in Africa. Some beaches have golden, untouched sands, clear waters, and perfectly formed waves. I know Australia is big for that too, and Hawaii, right?
Yes.
Yes, big surfers. You surfed, Tim? You ever surf?
I've tried it. I
You look
was
like a surfer.
unsuccessful. No. Body surfing. Never been
Body
on a
surf,
board.
that's right.
Never,
That's right.
Never,
I used
never
to
got up on a board.
perpetrate. I used to perpetrate as a surfer. I would wear the wetsuits, man, on the beach sometimes. Serious. But I did. I tried. Not the greatest at it. Puerto Rico, northeastern Caribbean. The Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, or rich part in Spanish, is an unincorporated island territory of the United States of America. Volcanic in origin, the big rectangular shaped island is mountainous through its heart, but the whole country is actually an archipelago of many islands. Most popular for its beaches, and like any Caribbean paradise, you can walk along 300 miles of beaches in the country. On the main island, Lequilo Beach is a favorite by many, where you can stroll along white sand for miles and lounge underneath coconut palms. That's nice, man. Nice Puerto Rico for a nice royal. That's a great place to have a royal there, Tim.
Puerto Rico's beautiful. I have been there a couple times, and I did some scuba diving there.
Oh yeah,
very nice.
All right, yeah. No, I never
Loved
been
it.
to Puerto Rico myself. Yep, very cool, man. So what you got? We got the wheel. I got to pull up that for the wheel. Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Okay, good.
And yeah, I'm prepared, Tim. I got it. That's why everybody's here. I'm just joking. But let me get that. Let me get the picker wheel going, and then everybody remember for the weekend we'll wrap it up on Monday. So Saturday and Sunday we keep track of. I know D Ray and Allie B are keeping track of everything, and we'll do everything on Monday for the past the weekend that we miss here. All right, let me share.
Roll them over, and who's that? What's the rule instituted? The no double wins.
What?
You can't win twice.
You can't win twice.
Kimby.
That's the Kimby rule.
Kimby rule.
Yeah. So you got it? Can you see my thing?
I can see it. I don't see my name yet. I know I submitted one. I wanted to make sure. You what? I can't. Be
Social TV. You don't see this right here, Tim?
Oh, there it is.
It doesn't say Tim. It says Be Social TV. Yep. There you go. But no, awesome. Ready? Here we go. The big winner for Friday.
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Make it happen. Conveniently, Ray of Light was at the top.
At the top. I put it right. Good point.
I know. I see how it rolls.
Oh, Latin Magic. Yes.
Oh, look at that.
That's a good one. Good win. Let me write it down.
I'm sure. I do my screenshot.
I seen D-Ray on here, so he probably keeping track, but I'm still going to write it. Latin Magic. Awesome. Congratulations, Latin Magic. Very cool.
Well, they're pros. They're old-time pros at making those memes. They love to do that, and they do it well.
Been with us from the beginning. Awesome. And they do amazing job. Good stuff over there.
Yeah. Good stuff. Even the randomizer knows who's good and picks them out. That is true. That's some good stuff. And very nice. Congratulations.
If there's anything on there, I'm just touching on one thing because I tweeted this today, and it's weird. You tweet stuff all about the NFTs and the bees and the projects we're in. You get a lot of interaction, but you tweet news, they're like, Anyways, this is just kind of going on with the SBF, the same old stuff, but what it's showing you is even now, how the crypto space in general was, they were being used as well. And money, just like what we talked about many, 3 years ago when we were first kind of rolling out in this space. And you're seeing all these amazing numbers and all these people, who are getting all these views and all these amazing retweets. It's fake, like we all said, right? And this is the same thing. So let me pull this up. And what you're seeing here is SBF secretly funded crypto news sites, right? And the one that you'll hear is The Block. It's a media company that says it covers crypto news independently, has been secretly funded for over a year with money funneled to The Block's CEO from disgraced Sam Bankman-Fried's cryptocurrency trading firm, sources told Axios. Now here, I'm gonna give you another big bombshell, Tim. Right? This goes on in the regular world as well. Do you think the media? Do you think some of that stuff? You think that they get kind of a little bump here? And listen, this is literally why and how the world works, right? And this is what we're trying to get away from. We said it always. We were talking about it just last night, that people are the failure, right? They're the ones that you know, that shaking hand stuff. Word is strong as oak. If you remember Kush from Kush Lash, right? It's all garbage, man. And that's what you do.
Yeah.
Not everybody, right? There are good people, right? But what happens is, obviously, look at this kid. What is he, 30? Starts getting billions. Hey, things start changing, right? But that's what this is talking about. I mean, all of this stuff, this news, and they were kind of just paying people to give them out good press. That's how you can you could have a Super Bowl commercial. You want to blow out millions of dollars and throw a Super Bowl commercial, right? I guess that'll give you kind of some boost in what people think of you and following you and jumping and using your exchange. But listen, this isn't anything new, and that's why we are trying to do something new. And this is why it is. Go ahead.
Who was that Super Bowl commercial? It was like the Pong dot. They just had the QR code bouncing around the screen like the Pong dot. Was that crypto.com or was that FTX?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
It was one of the two. I had to be one of the two because there was a lot of crypto.
They spent $4 on the creative and like $4 million for 30 seconds.
But look how that's pretty brilliant, man. I mean, I'm sure phones went right up, right?
Oh yeah. Everybody's on their phone anyway at the halftime anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's a curiosity thing, right? Good. That's pretty cool. Good, just smart marketing. But just in general, I mean, this is it, man. And that's why it is a battle that we have to really, really be all for and fight for decentralization, right? Yeah. We believe in smart contracts. Let that be the trustless system all talking about. That's why we got to stop with all this. Same thing with OpenSea and all of these centralized places. Even Twitter for now. Hopefully that's, something that Musk is trying to work on. But all of this is still in that Web 2. That's why, Austin and all the people that do the spaces, Ty, they're all over there talking that they know it's not even here yet. Web 2 is not here yet. They don't know what Web 3 looks like because we're not even close to being there because you still have this, clown show doing
manipulating
everything.
Things. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's even too when you start, and I'm not going to get too deep into just off the wall crypto stuff, but it's the same thing that Elon Musk is unveiling right here in Twitter, right? You only had one side speaking. That's all you had. And he's given some balance to another side, and the other side flip it out now, right? That's how you can be manipulated, everybody. That's the same thing. Again, I'm not trying to get too political, but look at TikTok. Look at these things of what they do. They just lead you down a path. It looks innocent at first, but once they know what you're interested in, they just lead you down a path, right?
Yep.
I know we know because we use it with marketing too, Tim. But it's just crazy, man. But that's really all the news I had today. But just go down the list. Go to my Twitter and check it out. Read this. It's crazy. I mean, it was all manipulated, everybody. It's what was it? The one? No, it was neither second, right? Because I know Binance is number one. That's another thing. Mr. Wonderful, saying ridiculous things on in front of Congress today about Binance. It's there's a lot of craziness going on, and
saying that FTX was torpedoed by Binance on purpose because now Binance has a monopoly, and I think that's unfair,
right?
Because it's obvious that they weren't playing by normal accounting rules at FTX, so they needed to be called out.
Yes,
but
they have to,
and that'll all come out. But Binance is not making those, apparently not making those same decisions. And of course, they'll be thoroughly scrutinized as well. I think Vegas has the odds of these exchanges going down. Binance is not at the top of the list, but bad actors are out there, and you have to be careful about this kind of situation. So you have to know where you're holding your crypto and what people are doing with it. And it couldn't be more true. The not your keys, not your crypto.
Yes.
That saying is unbelievably true. It's like, there was I forget which company it was, but they set up ex bartender DJ in a storefront and said to people, put like some fictitious bank in there and just gave them a few lines to say, and people came in with their money and just started, putting stuff, depositing stuff into this. And he was like, oh, and then he let him in on the joke. He goes, yeah, I'm a bartender and DJ. And they were like, oh my gosh. And they just handed over, thousands of dollars. And of course, at the end, the real bank was like, go with us. We've been around 100 years and all that kind of stuff. So you got to know when people say crypto's the wild, wild west, there's a lot of crazy stuff out there, and you got to be careful. And we talk about security and how you can take care of yourself and how you got to protect yourself all the time. And that is the most important part of being in crypto. It's more important than, picking the winners and all this kind of stuff, because no matter what you pick, if you give it to the wrong person to hold, it doesn't matter what you have.
It is. Self-custody is the way, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like I said, we been through this many, many times, and you'll see people still choose that easier route, right? But they're going to always be rolling the dice like that. But yeah, it's
what do we say when we're going on and off? It's an on and off ramp. It's not a holding pattern.
That's right.
You get on and off and in and out of there as fast as possible. You convert it to what you need to live your life or to make your moves. And when you're playing in crypto, you get in there and you put it in a safe place. Make sure you get your ledger or any other security measures you can, but don't hold it on those exchanges.
Yeah, this year, 2022 has been a great infomercial for decentralization.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why people, it's scary for people, and nerve wracking. And a lot of people don't have the guts to do it. But if you're going to play the game smart, like we try and do, like we try and educate people, it's not so bad. It's not to say it's without risk. And I'm not giving financial advice. We all know. But there's a way to play the game smart and secure, and bet with your head, not over it, all that kind of stuff. But to put stuff in the hands of somebody else who can do nefarious things with it, we definitely never recommended that.
No. Well, I told you this week I had my big scare over here because one of my computers crashed, right?
Yeah.
And that is the worst, man. It's I have, I had to go get all the keys and all that stuff and move it to another laptop. But oh my goodness, man, how stressful that is. But amazingly, this thing is just gone, right? I had to reboot and just clean and wipe everything. And hey, but coming over to another laptop, look at that. Lo and behold, look at my crypto sitting over on this one. It's just amazing. That's it's really neat because all the other stuff, and I had a lot of stuff on there, man. Had this laptop for a while, and now it is gone. But it's nothing, it's just files and nothing, crazy. But still, that was a very very tense moment. I know a lot of us has been through that because
No, I told you I moved in the last couple of weeks, and I was petrified when I was moving my computer and moving stuff around. I was like, I want to make sure that it, if this computer gets damaged in the move, I want it to be somewhere else so that it can be secure. So it is nerve wracking, absolutely. Nerve wracking.
But that's what you can see why people would, that they are going to be hesitant in this space.
Yeah.
But that's the whole idea, especially with us, with our community. That's why the community thing is going to be so important, everybody. It is just being comfortable, starting to getting to know each other. I know the game is wrapping up on the 20th. That doesn't mean we stop hanging out and doing fun things on Discord and talking, because that is what people need. You can't come into the space, just a single shot, right? Just by yourself, going through the Wild West. You needed the gang, Tim. You need
Yeah,
it's
posse.
yeah, you need a posse. And you can't survive because it is. We see a lot of stuff that happens. I've been seeing a lot of tweets and then a lot of messages from Austin talking about a lot of things of the new hacking things that people are doing on Discords, on Twitter, on a lot of places, all the little scams that are happening. So there's all kinds of people in our communities. I know D-Ray does it. Where they're always, kind of letting you know what's going on. Will T does it. Phil was doing it and doing all these type of things. So you have to have that, and you can't be in this space just kind of loosey goosey. It's very stressful if you're self custody. It's a big deal, man.
Absolutely.
Yep. But yep, that sounds good, man. This is a good Friday.
I was going through with all the chat stuff. Everybody saying congratulations to Latin Magic.
Yes.
And then of course I threw up all these great hashtags that people are putting up. My Crypto Adventures throwing these up there, which is great.
Yep.
SBU DAO, Bee Honey, Apex Bees, asset backed NFTs. Excellent stuff. SBU DAO, SBU World Cup, and the Trade War as well. Hopefully whoever got those World Cup bees is going to put them on the blue team. Let's go blue.
Blue. What is wrong with you? It's Kool-Aid, Mr.
Blue.
Kool-Aid.
I'm blue. See,
I'm all mixed up anyway.
You don't tell me you don't have a couple on the blue side.
Oh yeah, no, I do. I'm a little weighted on the red though. I'm weighted.
Well, yeah. I'm waiting for the blue to catch up.
All good. Hold on. Yeah, trait roll. Okay, hold on. Trait roll.
Trait roll. Oh, is that tonight?
That is tonight, 9:00. So, yeah, that's great way to get boosted up on the Discord.
There you go, Josh.
That is.
Josh says go blue.
Yeah, that's but seriously, that's a cool game. A lot of fun. You're gonna be throwing up your bees and whatever they picked as the 3 different games. They got any bee.
It doesn't have to be your bee, anybody bee, or you're just trying to match the trait that they have on file, and once it's matched, you have a winner.
Yes.
I have to throw this up just because I appreciate George showing up. Red World.
It is. It's beautiful, George.
Sorry.
But
so we got 9 minutes till that first one starts. I think they do they do 3 of them?
Yes.
3 of them a night. That's a beautiful thing.
Yes. Absolutely. Hey, Doss Man. Good to see you, brother.
Loosey goosey, very dangerous. Absolutely.
Only in poker. You can play a little loosey goosey in poker, Doss. Especially if it's not your money.
Especially if you don't pay for the chips.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's go France for D-Ray.
Hey, big game Sunday. When is that game? You know when the game is? In the middle of the day? After? Yeah. You look like a soccer player.
Once England was out, I'm done. You know?
Yes. Yeah.
They were retired, and I think.
But Sunday, you got Argentina and France for the World Cup. Wow.
Yeah.
I told you I was there by accident. I was in Paris when France won. I think it's 98. It's crazy, man. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I was like, man, I got to come back to Paris. This is awesome. But it was a World Cup. But anyway.
Very good. All right, everybody, get inside the Discord. Get ready for the trait roll and go have some fun. It's always good hanging out. And we'll be off until Monday.
Yeah.
We'll do,
you just record the auctions. Isn't that what you do?
I should just record it. And so that, we have what goes on there. On the YouTube page, but it doesn't stop the bidding. 10 a.m. on Sunday. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, look at these two.
I'm in the middle of bacon and
pancakes. For D-Ray. Let's go France for D-Ray, and then let's go France for Cheesehead. Those crack. You both French.
Both of those. 10 o'clock on Sunday. Very good. All right, bud. Well, I think that's about it. We're good to go.
Looking good.
So everybody get in there inside the Discord.
Oh yeah.
We'll have some fun.
Yep. Thank you, Jason. Yep.
All right, bud.
Appreciate
I'll
y'all.
talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.